Look, Ricky's back. He's got a sweet new basket. I got him the basket to try to apologize for riding off with another bike for about a month, and he seems to be liking it. Don't you just love Wheelsets? They really do make my... Now don't you just love Wheelsets? They really do make my world go round. But some wheels do a better job than others in making my world go round. If you're on a tight budget and you're looking to upgrade your wheels, I've got just the recommendations for you. So here's my top 5 budget wheel sets for $200 or less. In this video, we'll first take a look at what makes a good budget wheel set, what things you need to look out for, and second, my top 5 recommendations. Recommendations are all said and good, but here's what you need to look for in a wheel set so you can spot them yourself. So the first thing you want to look for in a good budget wheel set is sealed bearing hubs. Usually they're going to be Novatec hubs, which look like this, or sealed bearing Formula hubs that look like this. Now, cheap seal bearing hubs are usually a lot higher quality than cheap loose bearing hubs. Loose bearing hubs just tend to go out of alignment really easily, and they're just really a pain to work with. Along with that, they don't run as smooth for as long. The second thing you want to look for in your budget wheel set is double butted spokes. Now, double butted means that it is thinner in the middle and thicker at the ends. This makes the spokes both lighter and stronger, and who doesn't want that? Most decent wheel sets that you'll find in the budget range will be built with DT Swiss 2.0 double-butted spokes made of stainless steel, so pretty good. The third thing you want to look for in your budget wheel set are brass nipples. Now, some nipples are made out of aluminum, and this can be kind of sketchy because aluminum on aluminum contact means that they will fuse together more easily because of chemistry stuff I don't really understand. So go for brass nipples. They're light, they're strong, they get the job done. And they also don't corrode to your rims. And the last thing you want to look at in your wheels are the rims. Now, avoid those super deep, colorful rims. They just suck. And at this price point, they're not going to be very light. You're going to get a lot of bling factor at the cost of having really sucky climbs and slower starts. So just don't buy anything that is over 40 millimeters. It really is overkill for anything that you'll need. Even if you're a heavier rider or if you're riding with a lot of weight and you need a really durable rim, usually a 32 spoke 30 millimeter rim or 36 spoke box rim is good enough for you. Now, depending on what type of ride qualities you want, the depth and the shape of the rim also affects that. If you're looking for a springier, lively ride, a box section rim of around 14 millimeters is going to give you just that. On the other hand, if you go to around 25 millimeters, it gets a little stiffer, but it is a nice balance between stiffness and springiness. And if you get a deep dish rim, which is 30 millimeters and up, it is going to be the stiffest rim that you can get. So it really does depend on how durable you want your rim and how much stiffness that you want in your ride. Again, for most people, 32 spokes is enough for both the front and the rear, but if you are a heavier rider, you might want to get a deeper rim or more spokes for that added durability and evenly stressed rim. And for most of these wheel sets in this price range, if you can get around 2,100 grams for the wheel set, give or take, you're getting a pretty good riding wheel set. And of course, you'll need to take a look at the finish. If you're upgrading your wheel set, or if you're getting a nice wheel set that you won't have to upgrade, you're gonna want it to look good. So here's my recommendations that hit all these boxes for being strong, being durable, being light enough, and looking good. With all this said, the wheel set is only as good as the builder. For wheels at this price point, these wheels are going to be machine built, which are good enough. But if you want the most out of your wheel set, take your machine built wheels to your local bike shop to a competent wheel builder who can evenly tension them, and you'll have a really nice riding wheel set. Starting from the lowest price wheel set going up to the highest price wheel set, here are my recommendations for wheel sets for $200 or less. First up, we have the h+son M13. The h+son M13 is a box section wheel, which will give you a springier ride. It does have reinforced eyelets, which will prevent the rim from cracking, thus increasing the durability. This is a really good wheel set if you're on an especially tight budget at around $150. It's a simple, clean, classic box section rim in 32 holes, and it's finished in polished silver or black, which is all anyone really needs. And with the sealed Formula hubs, they are smooth and maintenance-free. At number 2, we have the Mavericks Exp Elite at $160. Don't let Mavericks' reputation and competitive roadie sounding name fool you. The Mavericks Exp Elites are wheels, and they will ride like wheels. They're a little deeper than the standard box section rim, making them a bit heavier at 2130 grams for the wheel set. Is that extra 50 grams something to worry about? Probably not. But because they are a little deeper, the ride quality will be stiffer than a box section rim, and with the reinforced eyelets, they'll be plenty durable. At number 3, we have the Velocity Arrows. The Velocity Arrow is Velocity's original rim and is still in production for a good reason. It's reasonably light, durable, with a 21mm profile, giving it a nice balance of stiffness and springiness, and it has a clean, rounded profile, which makes it especially useful if you want to show the world what a special individual snowflake you are. Although it has non-machine sidewalls, it is compatible with brakes. As far as durability goes, my brother has been riding them for the past 6.5 years, and they're still going strong. To put that into perspective, he's been riding his Velocity Arrows before I was even riding fixed. Look at me now, bro. Right now you can snag a pair of Velocity Arrows with sealed hubs for $180 on eBay, but I've seen them pop up for as low as $130. And at 2,085 grams, that's not half bad. Weighing in at a heftier 2,200 grams, we have the Velocity Deep V for around $180 to $200. If you need a rim that can do it all, the Velocity Deep V is your rim. At 30mm deep, it balances weight, stiffness, aerodynamics, and durability. If there's a rim that would survive a nuclear apocalypse alongside cockroaches and Twinkies, the Deep V would be it. Because of its durability, the Deep V is especially nice for heavier riders or if your roads are littered with potholes like they are here in SD. Since the Deep V is a deeper rim, you don't say, Zach. The ride quality is stiffer than most rims, and they have that sweet fixie look if you're into that. Speaking of looks, the finish is smooth and consistent, and they come in every imaginable color and pattern, and then some. On top of that, all Velocity rims are made in the good old US of A. At number 5, we have the TB14s for $200, weighing in at 2150 grams. The h+son TB14 blends a classic box section rim with modern design touches. Because it is a box section rim, it will ride a bit springier. It has reinforced eyelets for durability and fancy badge where the valve stem goes. The TB14 comes in beautifully anodized black and hard ano, or you can be extra classy and get it in a polished finish. One of the nice touches of the TB14 is the width. Whereas most rims are around 18mm wide, the TB14 is around 23mm wide. This supposedly lets a 23mm tire have a smoother transition between the rim and the tire surface, meaning the tire will sit wider on the rim, supposedly giving better cornering. I've had my TB14s laced to sealed Formula hubs for the past 4 years, and I would recommend them to a friend. For me, I haven't really noticed the so-called benefits of having it mimic a tubular tire, but I do appreciate that these wider rims can accept 38mm tires, which overall I'm really pleased with because they are quite comfortable. So there's what you need to look for in a good budget wheel set, and those are my 5 recommendations. To maximize your budget, allocate around $40 or so to bring your wheel set to a local bike shop where they can hand tension your wheels, and that will make your wheel set ride better and more durable. How well built the wheel is way more important than what components are on the wheel. Are there any solid budget wheel sets for around $200 or less that I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on the channel, please do give me a follow on Twitter, Instagram, and Strava if you want to see what I do with this guy. And if you're new to the channel, you like this video, and you want fixed gear videos just like this one sent straight to your sub box twice a week, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. And with that, I will see you all in the next video.